Okay, so now we need to create our set driven keys for our model. So the first thing we'll do is the hand, and then we'll go down and do the foot. But before we do anything, let's go ahead and create our attributes that we're going to need. So I'm going to minimize that real fast. And the hand box is going to be the ultimate controller for the hand, obviously. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to make it to where we can do a hand, sort of like a fist curl. So we need more than just a fist though, because we want to be able to move this part of the hand separately from the thumb. So we're going to do sort of a hand curl like this. I think I selected them both. Let's see. So we're going to do this sort of hand curl where we can leave the thumb where it is, and then we're going to do the thumb separately. So we're going to need 3 new attributes. All right. So the first attribute is going to be for the hand curl and sort of overextending, and then one for the thumb, and then one for both. That will be basically the fist. So we need to create those 3 attributes. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do edit. Where's the add? There it is. So edit, add attribute. So when we click it, it's going to ask us a few questions. The long name for this is just going to be, let's call this the fingers curl. Let's call it that. Okay. And then we have the override. Nice name. No, that's fine. Make attribute. It is going to be keyable. Data type is a float value because it's just going to be numbers between probably -10 and 10. Scalar's fine. Minimum we're going to set to -10. Our maximum is going to be set to 10 because we're just going to use these values as our default, and default is 0. It's sort of the center placement. And that should be good. So let's click add, and you see that finger curls appeared here. All right. So we're going to do another one. Long name. This is going to be thumb curl. Keyable, float, scalar's fine, -10 on the minimum, 10 on the maximum, default is 0, and add. Alright, and then we'll just do the fist, and we'll say keyable, float, scalar, -10, 10, and add. Alright, so now we have that. So I'm going to close it. And then we're going to do the same thing down here on the feet, but the feet have a few different things. So we're going to do, let's see, let's rotate this for a second. So we can do the heel thing like this already. So we don't have to do anything with the heel. But we are going to want to be able to curl the foot up. And then we only really need to do once, because if you think about it, this goes up, and we can control both into 2 different positions. So once you're here, eventually you'll go up on sort of the tip like this. So we'll control that however we decide we want to control it, but it's just going to be one control. So we'll go ahead and call it RFL, or foot lock or something like that. Foot roll is actually a good name for it. So let's add a new attribute to this box. Okay, so edit, add attribute. This is going to be foot roll, and same thing as before. All this should stay the same. Our minimum is we want to do 10. 10 is fine. So our minimum doesn't really go anywhere because we don't go down, you know. We don't go backwards in any way. So technically the minimum is 0 because there is no overextending necessarily. So in this case, let's go the maximum of 20. So out of that 10, we can go do that sort of just up on the toe or on the ball of the foot, and then 20 can extend out to the full extension of the toe. So we'll do that. So 0 and 20, and I'm going to click add. All right. So go ahead and do the same to the other foot and the other hand, and we'll get started in the next video.